I'm a victim. Like, I'm the victim. Like, I'm not defending myself against anything. Like, something happened to me.
The question of the day is Megan Thee Stallion a victim or a villain? Let's start off with the shooting incident that took place between Megan, Tory, and Kelsey. First, Megan told the police that she stepped on glass, and according to her, she lied because she was trying to protect Tory, Kelsey, and all of them.
So I just said I stepped on glass because I didn't.
Why did you say that? Why didn't you say he shot me?
For some reason, I was just trying to protect all of us.
Next thing we see, she's online broadcasting to the whole world that Tory shot her and he was going to jail essentially. She also said Tory, aka her abuser, was picking on her. He was basically tormenting her after pow-powing her. And not too long after this quote-unquote traumatizing incident, Megan went right back to twerking and acting like nothing ever happened. It all seemed very odd. Like, ma'am, pick a struggle and stick to that storyline because it was just all over the place. One minute you're sad, the next minute you're happy-go-lucky. I don't know what Megan was going through at that time, but it was just all over the place. Also, according to Megan, Kelsey and her did not fight each other that night, and they did not stop being friends because of Tory. Then in court, we found out Tory was sleeping with Megan behind Kelsey's back, and there was actually a fight that night. Gayle King also asked Megan if she slept with Tory, and she hesitated but eventually said no. The hesitation was a big indicator that Megan lies way too much to ever be trusted.
Megan, did you have a sexual relationship with Tory Lanez? Yes, that's my question.
I didn't have a sexual relationship with Tory.
I remember during this whole saga, Megan all of a sudden became an advocate for protecting black women, and we know how that goes. To me, it was quite disingenuous, and it felt like she was grasping for straws as a last-ditch effort to sway the court of public opinion. I will say this much, Tory was very confident, some would say cocky, that he would get away scot-free, and he wanted to prove that Megan is indeed a liar, and he didn't shoot her. Unfortunately for him, he's a black man with a prior record that was going against a very big corporate giant known as Roc Nation. Even though his DNA technically wasn't on the weapon, all accusing fingers were pointed towards him, which made him guilty. Even though Tory is behind bars and Megan has been quote-unquote vindicated, the general public still does not mess with Megan or her music. Her character as a person has come into question a few times. The first time being when she lied to Nicki and told her she would be on Queen Radio in exchange for Nicki doing the Hot Girl Summer remix. We all remember that debacle, of course.
I remember the phone was on speakerphone and this person was promising, if you do A, I'll do B. I said, okay, because that's the only, on one condition, I literally use this term, on one condition that you do B, right? And they was hopping and skipping around, yes. And when the day came, after I had already done everything that I promised to do, when the day came, they pretended like they had never said that. Didn't respond to my texts. And started shading me on social media.
Stop fucking playing with us! Say one wrong thing, bitch! No! One motherfucking wrong thing! I'm gonna go right some shit.
Okay, so you need to stop because
What?
Stop because anything I say that I just be having to stay calm.
No, see, because
No, I know, but from you it's fine. But from me, child, I can't say nothing. I'm not allowed to say shit.
Friend.
Sorry.
Don't let the internet be a bully.
I wish I can engage in this conversation, but in person I would. But
It's not even about that. That's what I'm saying. Like, people gotta stop being so sensitive. Like, everybody taking shots and jabs. That's not the vibes. That's not what we doing. We all ladies. We all women. We all for that empowerment. Rah, rah. Whoopsie whoop. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
All I said was stop playing with Nicki Minaj. Like,
if you guys remember, Megan was kissing Nicki's butt for a feature. She even shaded Cardi at one point, and once she got that feature, she basically ghosted Nicki. All of a sudden, she didn't remember the agreement that they had. She also tried to use the "I was young" card and "he's bullying me online" when trying to get out of her contract with 1501 and Carl Crawford.
When I signed, I didn't really know what was in my contract. I was young. I think I was like 20. And I didn't know everything that was in that contract. So when I got with Roc Nation, I got management, real management. I got real lawyers. And they was like, do you know that this is in your contract? And I was like, oh, damn, that's crazy. No, I didn't know. So I'm not mad at 1501. I wasn't upset because I'm thinking in my head, oh, well, everybody cool. We all family. It's cool. It's nice. Let me just ask them niggas to renegotiate my contract. Soon as I said I want to renegotiate my contract, everything went left.
Then she tried to cut out Carl, but I know one thing, she and Roc Nation had to write that man a check. I don't care what nobody says. And now he's back to reading her for filth online, as you guys can see.
You sign a contract, you just say, oh,
Breach.
I don't like it no more.
Breach it.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like it no more. I want out. I blew up. I'm a star now. I don't like what I did back then. You know, I don't care.
Forget all the money you put in.
You know what I'm saying? I'm over here now. They got more money than you, and so that means I can do whatever I want now.
Megan also used Partisan as her simp in waiting. You know, excuse my language. He was her simp in waiting to support her for the last 2 years during this case with Tory Lanez. During the court proceedings, Partisan found out the truth with the rest of the world, and soon after, Meg dropped him like a bad habit and tried to use him for her next storyline. But Party wasn't having any of it and wrote a diss to Megan. Throughout all of this, I have a hard time feeling bad for Megan because she uses people and then discards them when they are no longer beneficial to her. Like, how did Megan sleep well at night after recording that BS on Cobra, basically insinuating that Party cheated on her, when we all know she's the known cheater, liar, and master manipulator, in my humble opinion? And my thing is, why would Megan throw this man under the bus after he consistently defended you, even after all of your lies? That's the part that gets me. And in my opinion, Megan displays traits of a narcissistic, opportunistic person that lies to get what they want, and she needs to get help and heal herself from within. It's quite sad because she seems to have lost everyone that ever gave a damn about her. Yes, of course, Megan Thee Stallion is a victim, but she's also equally a villain in her own story. You guys tell me what you thought about what we discussed today, and I'll see you in my next one.